Hollywood is mourning the loss of one of its most original and beloved stars. Diane Keaton, the Oscar-winning icon whose wit, warmth, and fearless individuality inspired generations, has passed away at the age of 78. Her death on Saturday, reportedly from primary bacterial pneumonia, has left fans and friends around the world reflecting on a life that was as bold as it was beautiful. Bette Midler, who co-starred with Diane in The First Wives Club, said through tears, "It's been an interesting life. I've always adored her. She was so unique, so special, so completely who she was." Midler recalled how Diane's infectious humor and effortless charm lit up every set she stepped onto. "We had so much fun on that show. I think that was the most fun I ever had. Few could ever forget Diane's one-of-a-kind sense of style, the hats, the vests, the tailored suits that became her trademark." Bette laughed as she remembered trying to copy Diane's look after filming. "I used to go home and try to do that style she had. Nobody can do it. Only Diane could." It's true, Diane Keaton was in a category of her own. Whether she was playing Annie Hall or Kay Adams, she radiated authenticity. Her fearless individuality made her an icon not only in film, but in fashion and life itself. For decades, Diane's career was defined by her refusal to be ordinary. She won an Oscar for Annie Hall, starred in timeless hits like Something's Gotta Give, Baby Boom, and The First Wives Club, and redefined what it meant to be a leading lady at every stage of life. But behind the laughter and legacy was a woman deeply loved by her peers. Al Pacino, Diane's godfather, co-star, and longtime friend, shared an emotional tribute. "Diane was my partner, my friend, someone who brought me happiness," he said. The two met in the early 1970s when they were both just starting out. Their chemistry, both on screen and off, became legendary. Their relationship was a defining part of both their lives. They dated for years after The Godfather, and though they never married, Pacino reportedly came close to proposing in 1990. "She was one of the finest people I've ever known," he added. As spectacular as she was as a talent, she was even more spectacular as a human being. The two first worked together when Diane auditioned for The Godfather. She later revealed that Pacino hadn't even read the script when he landed the role of Michael Corleone. "They didn't want him for that part," Diane once said, "but we worked together in front of them, and they gave him the job." That audition changed both of their lives and movie history. The world may remember Diane as Kay Adams, Annie Hall, or Nina Banks, but her friends remember the person behind the characters, the woman who laughed easily, loved deeply, and always looked at life through a creative lens. Over the years, Diane became a mentor to younger actresses and filmmakers, encouraging women to embrace their individuality. She often spoke about her decision to adopt her two children later in life and the joy they brought her. She believed in love, in art, and in reinvention. Three things that defined her every day. As tributes pour in, many of her closest friends have been sharing stories that revealed just how remarkable she truly was. Bette Midler remembered how, during filming for The First Wives Club, Diane would make everyone laugh even during the longest shooting days. "Her joy was contagious," Bette said. "She brought such light wherever she went. That same light carried through to her personal life." Diane's home in Los Angeles was filled with art, photography, and her beloved golden retriever, Reggie. She was an avid photographer and an interior design enthusiast, often renovating historic homes and filling them with character and charm. In her final years, Diane shared glimpses of her quiet, creative life on social media, walks with Reggie, snapshots of the California sunlight, and reflections on gratitude. Her final post was a photo with her golden retriever, captioned simply, "How high is the sky?" For fans who adored her whimsical spirit, that phrase now feels like a farewell. Following her passing, rumors quickly surfaced that Diane may have left a $5 million trust to Reggie. While her family hasn't confirmed it, those who knew her wouldn't be surprised. Her family has asked that, in lieu of flowers, donations be made to animal shelters, a tribute to the actress's lifelong passion for animals and rescue work. Diane's love for life extended far beyond Hollywood. Friends say she loved architecture, photography, and long afternoon walks. She was known for her humility, often downplaying her success and crediting others. She never acted like a movie star. One longtime friend said, "She acted like a real person, just with a little more sparkle." Throughout her career, Diane challenged the industry's ideas about women and aging. In her 50s, she led box office hits when many actresses were told their careers were over. She proved that women could be funny, romantic. Her film Something's Gotta Give, opposite Jack Nicholson, not only became a cultural phenomenon, but also inspired a new wave of romantic comedies centered around older women. As Hollywood reflects on her passing, it's impossible to overstate her impact. Diane Keaton changed what it meant to be a movie star, not through glamour or perfection, but through authenticity. She gave permission to be different, to laugh loudly, to wear what you love, and to never apologize for who you are. Her influence can still be felt across generations. Younger actresses like Emma Stone, Reese Witherspoon, and Greta Gerwig have all cited her as a creative inspiration. Her quirky humor, sharp intelligence, and self-deprecating charm became a template for characters who were both real and aspirational. While Diane's life was filled with accolades, an Oscar, BAFTA, Golden Globes, and the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award. Those who knew her say her true success was how she made people feel, even as she achieved fame. She never lost her humility or curiosity. Friends recall that she loved talking about architecture more than acting, and that she always preferred deep conversation to Hollywood gossip. She had a mind that never stopped. One close collaborator said, "She saw beauty in everything." As the entertainment industry celebrates her life, it's clear Diane Keaton's legacy will continue to inspire. Her films will live on, her words will resonate, and her fearless individuality will remain a beacon for dreamers everywhere. For Bette Midler, the loss feels deeply personal. "There was no one like her," she said softly. "No one who made you laugh harder or think deeper. She was pure magic." And for Al Pacino, the grief runs even deeper. "Diane was my heart," he shared privately. "She saw the best in me when I couldn't see it myself." Together, their memories paint a portrait of a woman who lived boldly, loved deeply, and left an indelible mark on everyone she met. Diane Keaton's story is one of courage, authenticity, and joy, a reminder that being yourself unapologetically is the greatest role you can ever play. As Hollywood says goodbye, her words echo through generations of fans. "You've got to have style. It helps you get up in the morning. It's a way of life." Today, that style, her spirit, lives on forever. Diane Keaton may be gone, but her laughter, her art, and her light will never fade.